Todd, how in the hell you trying to be controlling when you don't even control the coin? Housewives of Atlanta season 9 episode I don't know. Kandi, if you don't get your man and your checking account together before you end up like Cynthia and Peter, girl, I know something. Old Lady Gang is finally open and I cannot wait to pooch my ass on in there. Todd think he is running shit, girl. You ain't running nothing but your mouth and Candi's credit. In this previewing of Old Lady Gang, and we find out that Todd ass is not interested in receiving any help from anybody and he wants to do everything by himself, and girl, ain't shit been done. There's still dust and stuff on everything. Dust on this, pictures ain't up, and Don Juan ass looking like, girl, I got the Batmobile for her line, and I can't figure out why in the hell are you not letting me help? Don Juan's credibility online is shot. Ain't nobody interested in Don Juan. I had tweeted about Don Juan, and when I tell you the responses of how nobody liked Don Juan was so funny to me. The color scheme of the Old Lady Gang looks sickening. The yellow I was here for, but we got outside to them ugly ass orange soda crush ass chairs. I wasn't here for them. And Kandi wasn't here for them either. She was just like, you know, we already got a color scheme. We don't need all of that. We just need yellow. What's going on? Todd, like, you know, I got the orange ones. We good. We don't need nothing else. Y'all got so much going on. Come to find out y'all already over budget. $100,000. Like, how in the hell are you sitting here talking about you in control when you spending all of Candi's goddamn money? This is the same shit that got Cynthia mad as hell with Peter, okay? Kandi, pay attention. Ray is ready to open up Chateau Sherien and the bank is ready to close it. Right here saying that the bill collectors are ready for you to close Chateau Sherien down. They want you to sell it all so you can pay off these damn debts. Now Sherien, I don't know how you gonna go about, but girl, if you lose this house, this is the only gem that you got, girl. I'm gonna be highly disappointed, but honestly, truly, you need to sell this house and pay off your debt, girl, because I know your credit score probably 350 or some shit. She at the bottom of the damn rubric. So Kenya shows up at Chateau Sherien. I don't know how Kenya and Sherien got cool all of a sudden, maybe because they need to film, but Kenya and Sherien have not been cool. So I'm trying to understand why in the hell are they, you know, all buddy-buddy now. Kenya just cannot wait to go in Chateau Sherien and see that their basement is empty as fuck with all types of paint needed and all types of shit needs to be on the wall, girl. I can't wait. Todd ass was queen of the mess this episode. Todd receives an incoming collect call from an inmate in prison from Apollo. Apollo is calling and he is giving the details on everything that's going on. So happened Peter and Todd are in the car and they ride around and the phone ring 5 minutes later. Girl, that shit was so damn scripted, okay? And Peter, didn't he need to tell your ass to stay out of women's business? You need to stop acting like a damn bitch. Peter is trying to get all the tea and Peter is ready to give a confession in the confessional, okay? Peter Packer Eater. If you were only more attentive to your credit score as you are to somebody else's business, you'll be A-okay. And bar 1 will be still open in Atlanta. Apollo was telling that the divorce is coming soon, and hopefully she'll be there faster than this. Adrian was right here saying the divorce was going on, she had ended, she was gone. I'm just not understanding what the hell is going on, but Apollo is spilling all the tea. Apollo tells them that he got a new girlfriend, a new boo, and he worried about her, and y'all gonna meet her. I'm gonna have her come up and show the love since I can't do it. You know, I done upgraded. I ain't fucking with Frazier no more. I done got me a new boo thing. That's what it is. Apollo, girl, you can't even upgrade your outfits in jail. Sit your dumb ass down. Apollo, you have no control. You have zero credibility. You can't sit up here and talk about the fact that you upgrading when your ass in jail. You can't, like, where y'all have conjugal visits or something, girl? This ain't Orange is the New Black. Sit your yellow bird, a yellow bee looking ass down to myself. You upgraded. You left this woman with 2 kids. Now, whatever Phaedra had going on, it seemed like both of y'all had a scheme of some shit, taking VIN numbers off and doing insurance claim, all type of shit. We don't know if it's true. The streets is talking, and y'all need to get it together. Apollo, get it together. So Peter asking all these questions, he just like, you know, Phaedra's fake as hell. You know, she lies, she always talking about Jesus. Peter, stop acting like a damn bitch. The only reason why I'm so concerned with Peter, because Peter is so nosy. He wants to know everything that's going on. Peter, your credit is shook, your coins are shook, and your marriage is shooketh. So why are you in everybody else's business? Stay out of women's business like Nene told your ass. Cynthia tells Noel, I am finally divorced, everything is through, and it was a hard process signing that paper. And Noel is trying to comfort her mother, and it's so beautiful to me. You know, how do you feel? Cynthia just just said, it's a lot going on. She had just a lot of paperwork to sign and just reminded her, she has moved on to another part of her life. Cynthia has gave 50 years of her time on earth to other people. And she said, the next 50 years, I'm going to give it to myself. Yes, Cynthia, I'm here for that. Like, girl, I don't know if you're going to live to 100, but you do look damn good for 50. Cynthia, you are beautiful. You are sickening. I'm glad that you are moving on to a new era. And the only question is I asked and I'm posing is, does Cynthia regret marrying Peter, period? Like, how does that work when you go through a divorce? I'm sure that you learn some stuff, you grow as a person. Cynthia, do you feel like it was a waste of time of you marrying Peter? Because I remember that was like some of the stuff that was going on in the beginning of Housewives. I would love to know the answer to that question. Meanwhile, Peter is going down memory lane. You saw the credit depleting. The only thing you need to be going down is them damn credit reports from Credit Karma, okay? Dispute, dispute, dispute. Peter, you driving in this damn Uber to me. You got a driver, girl. My drivers converse to and from. Girl, no ma'am. You're not that girl. You're not that guy. Your credit's not that strong. You don't need to be riding down memory lane. Like he said, I feel like I was gonna live in that house forever. Like Peter, it was sweet. It was cool. Cynthia has moved on and the C in Cynthia's name is going to stand for good credit, okay? I don't know what the P in your name gonna stand for, girl. Potential maybe or pushed. I don't know. I'm just confused. We get to the old lady gang. As we hear, Todd is being real. He said, Candace asking, how over budget are we? Todd says we are $100,000 over budget. I would have slapped the shit out of Todd ass. Now Todd, riddle me this. How in the hell you sitting here talking about some Kandi needs to be cool and all this type of shit when you sitting here burning her credit through trying to get this shit pushed through? If you don't get your ass on down the road, Todd has lost credibility and hair from this damn old lady gang shit. And I'm just hoping and hoping and hoping that everything is sickening with it. I've heard nothing but good things about old lady gang. I cannot wait to go eat up all y'all shit because I hope old lady gang is one of them places where I drive down there and get some food to go and take my ass back home. But I can't be sitting my big booty ass down them little bit ass chairs y'all got the old lady gang, girl. But Todd kind of just irritated me a little bit because Todd gives me that old man vibe. Like, let me work, let me go to work, let me bring in the bread, and you stay at home and you cook and you do all that type of stuff. But Todd, you have to understand that your coins and your network is nowhere near as strong as Kandi's. So you can't be acting like that. I think that's, I don't know if you try to overcompensate because you're not there, your coins are not that strong as Kandi, so you try to, dictate and run stuff and make stuff pop. But I hope old lady gang's success. I think it's going to be, but you can tell it has stressed the shit out of Todd. Todd, that shit has aged him, girl. Todd around here aged like Obama did doing his 8 years as president, child. It was Todd just looked like he just been through with honey. And Kandi just like, you need to make sure this shit is working, I need to put the old lady gang up there. This needs to be done. All this. And Todd's like, it's gonna be okay, girl. Y'all ain't got CO2 for the sodas and drinks and shit. Like, you got to have that 24 hours is not a good time to have no shit done before an event. And it's stressing to Todd, like, look, these girls be dragging the shit out of folks. Sherien around here be dragging Kenya. Kenya be around here looking for empty ass houses. I need this shit to be finished. I cannot play with these girls. They is not gonna be dragging the shit out of me. But Todd, like, we got this. We got this. We gonna see Todd. Sherien is talking to her kids and she said it's been a long time coming of her moving into Chateau Sherien. Sherien has been building this house for at least 8 goddamn years or 9. It don't matter. You can subtract, you can add, you can take something from, you can add something to it. But girl, it's been a long ass time since Chateau Sherien has been building or in the process or whatever. And Sherien's just like, we finna go and I'm just, I'm an independent woman. I'm just making things happen. And that's true. Sherien, I live for you. But what I don't understand, I'm a little perplexed about, is the fact that y'all live in this little bit ass apartment. How the hell y'all going from this little bit ass apartment to this big ass house? See, that lets me know that your coins ain't right. It's like with Taki Toyota on Married to Medicine, how she went downgraded from the big ass house to the little bit of, modest home. That's the same thing how I feel about Sherien. She's going from a modest apartment and to something big and extravagant. I don't even think Candace's house is as big as Sherien's. And Candace's net worth is way bigger than Sherien's, okay? Sherien, this just ain't cute for you. You look very confused. And you look slick dumb, pushing all this. Like, it's just too much, Sherien. It's just too much. You didn't spend too much on this house. And girl, these debt collectors saying they want you to sell this shit. You got all this going on. You had to put this shit in Mama Thelma's name. Girl, it's just way too much going on. And I'm just like, your kids are grown. So you have built the house that was supposed to be for your children growing up. They grown. So, I mean, what the hell you like Sherien, you ain't got, a whole lot of time. Like, you closer to, you know, what's the name, that you closer to living, so I ain't trying to say you're dead, but girl, you done lived your life and you done spent a cute coin and a cute amount of time building this house that's built on sawdust. I'm confused. I guess Sherien wants to feel like she got something. You know what? That's the mindset in Atlanta, period. Matter of fact, I might do a video on that. Atlanta has the most millionaires who make less than $50,000. I don't understand. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all ain't gonna have my ass around here looking like that. No man, never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Y'all ain't gonna have me around here thinking I got plenty of coin, girl. If anything, I keep being in this trash ass apartment and save my coin, cause y'all be looking real stupid. Y'all be right here driving leased cars that you don't own. You be stressed out trying to pay these bills. You be living in big ass houses with whack ass furniture. The girl shit from my kid that's falling apart. Y'all be having furniture look like you can't even use no damn Windex on it. This shit collapse. Like, girl, I don't know their life. I don't understand it. I'm an Ashley Furniture type of girl. I'm not buying that cheap ass shit. And Ashley Furniture ain't all that, girl. She modest. She got some cute pieces. Get to the old lady gang, opening, and everything is looking good. Looks like Todd has finally cleaned up everything. He got the sawdust off the tables and shit. Apparently Sheree's house then extended to the left and got sawdust on their tables and shit. Looks nice. The food looks good. Everything is popping. And meanwhile, back down at the ranch, because Phaedra and Portia did not get invited to the old lady gang grand opening, and Kandi don't give two shits about it, okay? Portia decides to throw a cute little birthday party for Phaedra. I don't know how old Phaedra is, but you know, she got a birthday party. I don't know how old Phaedra is, but Portia decided to throw her a birthday party. It's cute. They got the freaking fat shit going on. It's cute, but girl, back at the ranch, girl, Apollo just sent his old girlfriend down to old lady gang. And it's a whole bunch of mess. She pooches in, she's like, what's going on? You know, I'm Apollo's girlfriend. And I'm just like, Kandi, here you are again, stuck in the bullshit that you should have stopped before we even got to that point. Like, and Kandi wants to sit up here and say, well, you know, Phaedra gonna think I had something to do with it and da-da-da. You do have something to do with it. Kandi, that's your husband. Your husband has communicated with this woman. He has brought her in your establishment, okay, that you own. And y'all being messy. It's very messy. And it's way too much. She coming in, she pooching around. It's way too much. Like, y'all are unison. Y'all are one person. Same shit that happened with Todd, keeping motorcycle bikes and all types of stuff in the garage. Like, it's just trash. It just looks bad. It just looks bad. But, you know, it is what it is. She pooching in, she spilling the tea. She said, you know, oh, Apollo is my husband. He's my boo. He's my thing. And Kandi like, girl, you doing way too much. And Apollo calling. And Apollo like, you know, this is my girl. I love her and all this type of shit. And Kandi just breaks it down. She said, you know, Apollo, I'm cool with you, but I feel like it's way too much drama and stuff going on. Like, you know, it's kind of messed up my relationship with Phaedra. And Apollo said he don't want to hear none of that shit. He's like, what that's got to do with my relationship with this girl? I don't know the girl's name. I'm not trying to remember it. Apollo gave that girl an engagement ring that was made out of notebook paper. Nothing about this shit seems real at all. Apollo trying to make sure he got a storyline until he get out of jail. Apollo, you got a long way to go, so I don't see how in the hell you think that you finna still have some type of relevance or something when the show comes on or something. I don't know what you think you finna get, but that shit is trash. Kandi, you and Todd are guilty as hell for this messy shit. I'll say this, the old lady gang grand opening was sickening. Mama Joyce looked fabulous. The old lady gang was drunk as hell. I cannot wait to eat up all y'all shit, girl. I'm gonna do like Mama D on your ass. I'm gonna dine and dash on your ass real quick. I hate about y'all shit. I ain't paying shit. Next episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta will be the season finale. And Sheree is opening her house up to the public, girl. She done got plenty of payday loans to pay for these extravagant ass things that are going on. Waste of damn money, girl. And Kenya to push her ass to the basement, and girl, she found out that Harry Potter was not down there, girl. It was all types of shit on the wall, just trash as hell. And Sheree gonna be mad. I've already seen the clip of this shit. Girl, Sheree was mad. She was livid when Kenya took her ass down there. She said, who went down in my basement? Who does that, girl? She was about to blow up. Kandi and Riley having dinner and Block is showing up. Girl, we're gonna see how that goes, honey. Phaedra finally discusses her divorce and she's signing paperwork. Phaedra and Kandi are talking about Phaedra being messy as hell, giving Jonathan that information about the lawyer. Kandi about to call Phaedra out on all her bullshit. And what I'm hearing about the reunion, it's gonna be fire as hell, because they said Phaedra ass got called out on some shit. I can't wait to see it. Tell me what y'all thought about this episode of Housewives. Do you feel like that Kandi was wrong for having the future Mrs. Nida show up to her stuff, even though she didn't know nothing about it, with her husband being involved in it? You feel like that she has something to do with it? Personally, I feel like, you know, anytime you do something like that, your husband or your significant, your husband or wife should tell you something. They shouldn't have you out the loop when stuff like that happens. And it seems like Todd has a history of doing this shit. Tell me what y'all thought about it, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.